Hi, could I psychoanalyze you for a moment here?
Yeah.
When we went to lunch today, you see, we went to a lovely little diner, right? And when we were a classic diner,
if you will.
Yes. And when we were at this diner, Hi,
I ordered a tuna melt.
Yes.
And they didn't
Which
give
he does.
me a tuna melt that I order every time I go there.
They gave him a tuna sandwich.
Just a tuna sandwich with no cheese.
It wasn't.
Didn't even have that much mayo. Wasn't grilled.
I think you're playing some extra sad music.
Okay, I'll play a happy one. Do you want a happy one?
You don't have to.
No, I want a happy one.
Be true to yourself.
No, you're asking this. I feel true to myself. Here we go.
Okay. Hello, Internet. Welcome back to Jams by Jyesh. I'm Jyesh, and today I'm joined by...
Steve.
Yes, we have Steve. And
I'm K.I.
K.I.'s here, too. How are y'all today?
I'm sad.
Yeah.
You said I can't talk about South Park anymore.
I did say that. It's becoming a problem. How are you, Steve, our guest?
I'm good. I've had lots of sausages
Yes.
this week.
Yes, I've witnessed the sausaging myself. What music have you been listening to recently?
I listened to a lot of Ariana Grande's Christmas album. It's a classic.
She's still alive?
I agree with you. That is a classic album. She's got Santa Tell Me, the one with Kelly Clarkson. Her remix of Last Christmas is really fun.
Yep.
I shout out to Ariana Grande. She's so talented. And I think she's really like carving out a good niche for herself as like a new, like, I don't want to say a Queen of Christmas because that's like Mariah Carey's like title, but I would say.
Is Mariah Carey still alive?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Ariana's coming for the title eventually, but it's going to be tough. And yeah, K-Hi, you got any stuff you've been listening to since our last time?
I'm trying to think of stuff that's different.
You listened to a little more Biba Doobie since last time.
Oh, you showed me Biba Doobie. I didn't really listen to it on my independent volition, but
I did. I took away his choice.
Yeah, but I did listen. You know, I've been listening to. I forgot if I mentioned this last time. Third Eye Blind, Semi-Charmed Life.
I think you did mention that.
I did mention that. That's a good song. It's a really
shout out
positive
to Third Eye
song.
Blind.
It makes me happy.
Yeah, it sure is my favorite song about doing crystal meth.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a happy thing that they made a whole show about it. 5 seasons, booking bad.
Yep, booking bad. What's that? What have I been listening to?
Oh, what have you been listening to, Jyesh?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Well, since our last video, I've listened to a couple different things. Like, there's this one artist. His name is Rit Momney.
Is that a reference to someone in real life?
It is. It might be. Who knows? But he's this like kind of R&B pop hip hop kind of guy, and he did a remake of his most popular song is a remake of my favorite song of all time, which is "Put Your Records On." It was really popular on TikTok. You probably came across it. But there's this one song of his called Head Start that I've been like really obsessed with. So shout out to Rit Momney. I'm a big fan. And you know, other than that, I showed Kevin a little more Biba Doobie. I showed you a little more Biba Doobie too, Steve. Cause I believe at this point you'll have seen that I did a cover of, This Is How It Went, the last song off of her recent album.
Piano Man. I also listened to Piano Man recently.
Piano Man's a good song.
I watched the A Complete Unknown.
Ooh, yes. So okay, give us your thoughts. Are you a fan of Timothée Chalamet's performance?
I love him. He's a great guy. Very impressive.
Is he still alive?
Yep.
Yes. Studied for 5 years to prepare for Bob Dylan role. Worked with a harmonica teacher, coach, and a guitar coach, and nailed the performance.
It is pretty incredible. I really liked him in Wonka too. He's an underrated musical.
Is he the lead? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's an underrated musical talent. And yes, he is the lead.
Wait, so he's the Dune guy.
He is the
Yeah.
Dune guy. See,
Dune
that's
guy.
the thing. He's just like everything.
Yeah.
Like he's in Dune. He was in Lady Bird. He was in just like Call Me by Your Name. He's done everything from like indie to mainstream. Like he does everything. Super talented guy. Maybe he'll be on the podcast one day. You never know.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah,
be pretty
man.
fun.
If I can find this hotel room, I can get him here.
You heard it here first, Timothy Chalamet. Consider a restraining order. Well, with that out of the way, it is time for our first segment. And this is music fights. But really, we're just going to give our little spiel about things. So the year is now 2025, as you are both well aware. And my question to you both is this. It's not related to the year at all. I don't know why I gave that preface. But who is your favorite artist from the tri-state area? Meaning New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, which is actually the third state in the tri-state area.
Can I go first?
Yes, please go ahead.
Sinatra. That is correct, right?
That is
Good
correct.
choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Why don't you give the description?
Oh, he's this dude. He's like my way, and he's like my way of life, and he's also like clowns. Bring on the clowns. He's just great. His shit's in like every movie, and I just listen to it a lot of time in the car ride. Oh, the Man of La Mancha. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeat. Although I will say, unfortunately, that song doesn't have all the lyrics in the original in it, but I do love the cover. I'm a big Don Quixote fan, so that's what the song's about.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's based on it's the musical from Don Quixote. To dream the impossible dream. It's
That's pretty cool.
Sinatra's real homie. I remember watching his roast with my dad. I think Columbo was there, and he roasted Frank Sinatra. Either that or that was a dream I had.
That would be a pretty good dream.
He's a wonderful guy. I love watching Lex Luthor singing his music in Supergirl.
Yes. Well, thank you for sharing, K-Hi. Shout out to Old Blue Eyes. He's a good pick. It's tough to beat that pick.
Moon Knight.
Just because, it's Frank Sinatra. It's an icon. Plus, we're still in that like holiday season, and his music is distinctly holiday focused to me as well. Yeah, so good pick. Good pick. Steve, do you have a thought?
I'm not sure, but my safe answer, Pop Smoke from New York. I believe A$AP Ferg is also from New York.
I think all of A$AP might be. I think Rocky is too. But you want to go with Pop Smoke?
I'll go with Pop Smoke.
What songs does Pop Smoke do? Just in case I could have somehow forgotten.
We have talked about this.
I just don't think you know his songs.
Yeah.
But
She like
popular
the way
one
I
is
dance.
Dior.
Yeah.
What was it?
Dior.
Yeah, Dior.
That's kind
Open
of
the door. Dior. Gonna kick your face, bro.
That's it. Yeah. Wow. You nailed
Whore.
it. You really nailed that.
Lore.
Yeah. R.I.P. Very, very talented artist, and
Oh, is he dead?
he is dead. Actually.
Oh.
Yeah. The time you didn't ask is the time it actually was the case. But yeah, talk a little bit more about him.
All right. All his music just gets me hyped up, and even the more low key ones sound very good.
Yeah.
He has some good features. It's just a great time listening to Pop Smoke.
I agree. I love What You Know About Love.
Yeah. Like,
It's
it's kind of rare.
Sorry.
It's kind of rare that a rapper has these like tough, like hype tracks and then also like romantic
Yeah.
songs too.
Yeah, I think that is a sign of like a very talented musician when you're capable to kind of branch out of that like almost predetermined niche that he had. Because he just had such a wide appeal. He did so many different songs and in so many different styles that he was criminally underappreciated during his lifetime. And I'm glad that he eventually did get the deserved flowers that he deserved.
Flowers?
Yeah. Have you heard that phrase? It's like giving their flowers. Like that's
Like at a funeral?
no, it's like a praise. Like they're worthy of the flowers. Like
I want flowers, guys.
yeah, give K-High his flowers.
Send it to this address, 189 Bookwood Road, Arizona Street. If that's a real address, don't send it there because I don't know who lives there.
Yeah. That would not be good. Well, thank you both for those picks. So again, really good picks. I'm between a couple people for my selection, but I think that I've got to go with, Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls. Again, rest in peace, but just such a talented rapper, so many iconic tracks, and his music has aged with grace. His talent still shines through. And what he did for hip hop as a whole, I think, was incredible. And proud to say that he's from New York. So definitely worthy of the shout out. There are a couple of other artists who we also deserve to shout out here and there. Just like
Chris Christie. He's a New Jersey guy.
Yep.
Remember
that's exactly who I was thinking of.
Great artist, great guy.
Bridgegate.
I love that single. That was
Kyrie Irving.
Oh, Kyrie Irving. Yeah. Karl Anthony Towns right now, though.
It'll be fine.
I feel like in general, I don't really know where a lot of artists are from.
Mm-hmm. It's a common thing where like not a lot of artists. I mean, not a lot of people make music about their origins in that way. I think it's more common in rap than in other genres. I was gonna say Alicia Keys at one point, but I was like, is she from New York? I feel like she's from New York because she wrote Empire State of Mind. But I was like, I'm not 100% sure she's from New York.
I think she is.
I'm pretty sure she is.
Is Empire State of Mind the one that goes in New York?
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Wet dream tomato.
Concrete jungle with dream tomato. Shout out to I wonder if the Hawk Tuah girl will stay relevant as the years go on.
Didn't she drop off the map?
Well, she had a crypto scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she from the tri-state?
No.
Is she one of us?
She's not one of us. One of us.
She's a Southern girl.
Yeah.
And I support her. I support the Hawk Tuah girl. Haley Welch.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Feature us on Talk to It, please. Well, on that note, I'm glad that you both were able to share there. Let us know who was your favorite pick in the comments, or if there's any other tri-state area musicians that you feel deserve the shout out. On to our next segment, which is Guess That Song.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, wow. This game I fucking love, man.
But see, K-High, this time you're hosting it. And I feel like we have very similar music tastes a lot of the time. So
does it have to be from this year?
You could pick what the theme is.
I'm going to lose, folks.
I don't think so. Because I feel like you're faster with this stuff.
Sorry, I just need a second to close out of 12 incognito tabs.
Right, all the porn.
Only 12.
Amateur numbers.
20th century music.
20th century music. I like that.
Because we're in the 21st.
We are in the 21st century.
How do we buzz in?
Do we do the dings? Ding!
Okay.
Yeah. How do you feel about 20th century music, Steve? No? You think this is not a win?
We'll see.
I mean, he hates the 20th century. He hates his parents. Hates my parents. Hates your parents.
Steve hates everyone. Yeah.
So, it's just the way it is. Okay, playing the song.
I feel like I know the artist, but I don't know the song.
Okay, we'll call that one a draw.
It was Simon and Garfunkel, right?
It was Simon Garfunkel. It was The Only Living Boy in New York.
I've not heard that song.
Who let this guy choose it?
Someone really smart and sexy.
Josh. Oh my God, stop.
Okay.
You hear that, internet? I'm smart and sexy. Oh, ding. Okay, what's the song called? It's Black or White by Michael Jackson.
Actually, it's White and Black, but no, yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Are we doing best of three, best of
Even
five?
be my brother, it don't matter if you're black or white. I say let's do best of three. Five. Let's do best of five. Steve has dictated it, so. Oh. Oh, who sings the song?
I think the title's enough.
Title's enough? Title's enough? Ding. It's Time in a Bottle.
Yeah. Now,
Who sings that song?
Jim Crockett. I don't know if
didn't
that's
know
his name. It was an Agatha.
Oh, okay.
Isn't the
Yeah, cool.
The
cool.
timey.
I like that episode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose, folks.
I am at 2 right now.
Ooh.
I will say this doesn't feel like a good win because I just feel like I'm better at 20th century stuff. I feel like I'm better at 20th century stuff than you are.
Round start.
I know who's singing.
You don't know the name of the song? Okay.
Well, was it Frank Sinatra?
No, actually.
Oh.
This one was Andy Williams, which is, I love Frank Sinatra's rendition of The Impossible Dream. I prefer Andy Williams because it has all the lyrics.
The Impossible Dream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
From La Man of La Mancha.
K-Hi does love his crooners.
I don't know what
It
that
is well
means.
documented.
That-
That's that genre.
Oh,
Like-
okay. I thought that was like a slur.
I think I would be doing better if it wasn't Kevin choosing the music.
Yeah, he's also doing like early 20th century stuff.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No,
if
I'm
there was a
not. I'm
qualifier.
not. I'm just saying that I feel like that's definitely more to my
cheating.
advantage.
I'm sorry that I have culture and your doo-doo in your soul.
Oh. You're going for some very sad song. I have some thoughts after this. I've heard this song before, I will admit.
Now that you got it,
I fuck with that one.
Is it? No, I don't know it honestly.
it's The End of the World by Skeeter Davis? That's the name of the... That cannot be the name of the person who made that. Is that actually the...
K-Hi, could I psychoanalyze you for a moment
Yeah.
here? When we went to lunch today, you see, we went to a lovely little diner, right? And when we were...
diner,
a classic diner,
if you will.
Yes. And when we were at this diner, K-Hi...
I ordered a tuna melt.
Yes.
And they didn't
Which
give
he
me
does.
a tuna melt that I order every time I go there.
They gave him a tuna sandwich.
Just a tuna sandwich with no cheese.
It wasn't
Didn't even have that
grilled.
much mayo. Wasn't grilled.
I think you're playing some extra sad music.
Okay, I'll play a happy one. Do you want a happy one?
You don't have to.
No, I want a happy one.
Be true to yourself.
No, you're asking. I feel true to myself. Here we go.
Okay.
Whips.
Quips, I think. Okay.
Massacres and Tango.
There you go. You know who did it?
No.
Tom LaHare, a musical genius who's also a math teacher. And he's the one that did that song I always sing about, like, we'll all go together when we go, all infused with thinking. So, yeah. Oh, wow, this is going to be crazy. Give me a second. I'll get going.
He won't.
Ding.
Ah.
That is Like a Prayer by Madonna.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it's Madonna by Like a Prayer.
Damn it. Well, that was Guess the Song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I got jukey with it.
You got jukey with it. I think that's fair to say. Our next segment is going to be the drafts. Poop indeed. So
We're drafting poop.
Are
we using the Bristol scale?
We're using the Bristol.
I think
scale.
that's the scale for the types of poops, right?
It sure is. You know what? You
Or is it
called
the
it. You called
Bricktol
it.
scale?
I wanted it to be a surprise, K-Hi, but
I want to get the mushy.
No, that's not what we're doing. Actually, so here is the concept for this draft. Right, build a barbershop quartet.
Are we in it?
If you want to be, you could pick yourself if you want to
You
be.
can pick
in it.
anyone on the goddamn
Anyone
planet Earth.
alive.
Got you.
It's got to be a living group for
Okay.
a barbershop quartet.
I like it.
Yes,
Oh, alive?
alive.
You fucked me.
I did.
You motherfucker.
So, does one of you want to go first, or what is your preference? You would like to go first, K-Hi?
Elton John,
That is a person.
who's alive. Isn't he like blind or something?
Yeah.
No, that's really sad.
Recently, he lost his vision.
Oh, that's very unfortunate.
So you picked Elton John. This is the second podcast where you have picked Elton John in your draft.
I feel like I'm going to be picking Elton John in a lot of drafts, man.
Why don't you talk a bit about Elton John, Kevin?
You did the Yellow Brick Road.
Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road.
Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. I love that movie, man.
Yep. Did you ever watch Rocket Man?
No.
That's a movie about him.
I think I've heard him in other stuff.
It's a great
too.
movie, yeah.
And he's just pretty cool.
I'm still standing. Yeah.
Wait, he made musicals, right?
No.
Never mind.
Um,
He was in the South Park episode about musicals, so I assumed he made a musical.
I don't think he's made musicals. Steve, do you?
I'm not
I
sure.
can't think
Well,
of
I know
it.
Google.
he's-
Why don't you tell us
He's
in the
probably
comments?
helped produce some.
Probably. Well, okay. You have picked Elton John, K-Hi. So, Steve, your first pick for your barbershop quartet.
This is tough. I'm thinking guys, since it's a barbershop, I don't know if that's sexist.
That's a valid point that I didn't really consider. Maybe that's an implicit bias.
Yeah.
But
No gender restrictions. But go with your heart.
with my heart, I'm going Jack Black.
Jack Black.
I like that guy.
I think, he's a very versatile actor, but he's underrated in his musical chops.
I concur. School of Rock, the Super Mario Bros. Movie. He's been behind a lot of good movie music, and then Tenacious D. Just all of his singing career has been very successful.
I like the one where he plays the song for the devil to like not get sent to hell, like the greatest song in the world.
Yeah. I think that's a really good pick, Steve. And now it's my turn, and I feel like I'm almost cheating with my person, because he has done a song in the style of a Barbershop Quartets. So I am going to pick Billy Joel.
Is he alive?
He is alive. Do you know that song that's like, whoa, for the longest time, whoa. That's a song in the style of a Barbershop Quartet. So I'm picking him because I know he has done it before. And he's just super talented. He did Piano Man, as you're familiar with. So that's my first pick, Billy Joel. And now I get a back-to-back pick. And for that back-to-back pick, I have someone in this sort of like higher register in Billy Joel. And I think I want like a sort of lower pitch vocalist. So that's pretty interesting. I'm not going for like my bass singer just yet. So I'm going to go with Chris Martin from Coldplay. What was that?
Did he do Vida La Vida?
He did do
That's a
Viva
good
Vida.
pick.
That's a good pick.
Okay.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, Coldplay has an album coming out this year, I think. Might be their last album. And I know. But such a good vocalist, and I think he's very talented. I think his harmonies are great. I think he'd do well with Billy Joel. So that is my pick, Chris Martin.
Is it my turn?
I like it. It's
No, it
my
is Steve's
turn,
turn.
Kevin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You fool. And I'm going Snoop Dogg.
Oh,
D-O-double-G. I think him and Jack Black, that's a power combo right there.
I would love to hear that.
And they would harmonize well.
I think so too. Too.
Snoop Dogg and Jack Black, they're capable of anything.
Yeah. Hard to deny that. And he has a good singing voice, Snoop Dogg. It's an underappreciated singing voice.
He does.
Yeah.
It's underappreciated?
Yeah, for singing, I'd say.
Yeah, because he's known for rapping.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But he can crack a tune.
Yeah. I've been to a Snoop Dogg concert before. It was a really good time. And he's just incredible. Great performer too. So, good pick. Okay, hi.
Freddie Mercury.
Oh,
Alive.
he's dead.
He's dead? Not kidding. Joking. That's a joke. No. Puddle's Pity Party. Because he covers the deep pretty good. And he has good range. And he's just beautiful. I love Chandelier. At one time in college, I woke up, and in the dream, I was singing Chandelier. So when I woke up, I was going, Chandelier! And my roommate was like, what is going on here, man?
I think that's a good pick. And you have another pick right now.
Okay. There's a few options. Who is... Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Can Justin? I'm not gonna lie. I haven't listened to any of his new stuff. I listened to like a little of his old stuff. Can he still do high notes?
That's a good pick, Kevin.
I think he can.
Then Justin Bieber, baby.
That's a great pick.
He's married, right?
He is married.
Who's he married to?
Haley Bieber.
Bro, she had the same last name as him. They were made in heaven.
Crazy. Yeah.
Haley Baldwin.
That was her original last name.
Relation to Alec Baldwin?
Yeah.
Oh.
So Justin Bieber. What music of his did you listen to?
Well, I'm trying to remember. Like, did he do like kiss me, say that you may? No, he did something like that.
Oh, he did actually.
Yeah, don't you gaslight me.
It was like, love me.
Love me. I don't know if it
See,
was the exact same
it's-
kind as the Cardigans.
That's what I was thinking. It's like a cover of another song.
It was a
That's
cover
why I
of the
tripping it up.
Cardigans.
Yeah.
I prefer the Cardigans version, but he also did good. And I need someone with high notes, and he seems like a good skinny guy, and he's going to get all the girls in for the barbershop.
Yes.
All the girls are going to go to the barbershop to see Justin Bieber and Puddle's Pity Party.
Damn, you got a point.
We got the bear and the twink.
And Elton John.
And Elton John.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Great pick, Kevin.
Yeah, I like that a
I'm
lot.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Well,
For my third barbershop member, I'll be going one of my top 10 artists of 2024. Khalid.
Ooh.
He's a very good singer.
Very good singer.
I think, he'll hit all the notes.
Yeah. K-Hi, I don't know if you're familiar with his music, but he has like just a really fun, like smooth voice. Very good vocal range. I think my favorite song of his is Talk.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it goes like, can we just talk? Can we just talk? Talk about where we're going.
I'm afraid I've not heard this.
Kevin, you would like Young, Dumb, and Broke.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Oh, that's a good one
Why?
too.
That's what you like.
That's a good pick too. And then Location is a good one too.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good ones.
A lot of good music. Very underrated artist.
And I think, he'd work well with Jack Black and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. All right. So I've got Billy Joel. I've got Chris Martin. At this point, I'm going to go with a bit of a more high register person. Bruno Mars.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Good pick.
He occurred to me when K-Hi said Justin Bieber, actually.
Did they have relation?
No. But I just thought of Bruno Mars for some reason.
Damn.
Yeah, Bruno Mars, I think, is like one of the most talented vocalists of our generation. He's done everything. He's collaborated with so many other artists, which I think is an important component to having a barbershop quartet.
Yeah.
Like he had a song with Lady Gaga this year. He had a song with Rosie from Blackpink.
Mm-hmm.
And just super talented, super popular for good reason. So yes, Bruno Mars.
Great pick.
Thank you very much. And now with my last pick, this is tricky because I've got like three pretty talented artists here, and I'm trying to think of like who would complement them. And I think I want someone with a bit more of a kind of smoky, raspy voice. Because right now all of my vocalists kind of have that like very like
Butter.
like smooth and buttery voice. So I'm going with Anderson .Paak.
Who has Silk Sonic?
I do have Silk Sonic.
I auto completed that as Anderson Cooper.
You know what? Maybe he'd be good on the Barbershop Quartet. If it were a Barbershop Quintet, I would pick Anderson Cooper. But no, Anderson .Paak, super talented. As Steve mentioned, he was in a duo with Bruno Mars in the past called Silk Sonic. They had an incredible album. You might have heard of that.
I've heard the phrase Silk Sonic, I think, in other songs.
Yeah. Have you heard the
Silk
song?
Sonic Speed? Is it like a fast song? Oh, no. Never mind.
Have you heard the song? I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. Oh, fair. I did that as a karaoke song with our friend recently, and we killed it. I'm going to be honest; it was just really good.
Nice.
So yeah, I had Anderson .Paak on the brain. So that is my fourth person, Steve, or fourth and last pick. You got a good list right now: Jack Black, Snoop Dogg, and Khalid.
I don't know who completes it. I'm thinking I'm between two people.
Okay.
One, higher pitch vocals in Sam Smith.
Mm.
And then my other possibility, a little more raspy, a little more country, Morgan Wallen. I don't know which one would complete the Barbershop Quartet
I feel like
better. But I'm gonna go with Morgan Wallen. I think that'll be, unique to have a rapper, country guy, pop guy, and Khalid and Jack Black together,
Yeah. I love that, Steve. I think, Morgan Wallen is a very, very talented, he's a very talented vocalist. And I think he would add a lot to that Barbershop Quartet. And, I think, I do like that pick better than the Sam Smith pick, but I'm a little biased just because I'm not the biggest fan of Sam Smith's music, I would say. I don't know too much of his music, but I know he can hit them high notes. He can. He's an incredibly talented vocalist. Either way, you had two good picks there, and you made the one that I would have made. So respect to that. K-Hi, you have one more pick.
I've been racking my brain.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I already got three men. Like if I had two men and two women, it would be different. But I got three men, so I feel like one woman might kind of I don't know. I never made a barbershop quartet before. I feel like Puddles is deep, Elton's kind of higher, and he's kind of middle, higher middle, and then Justin's higher. So I feel like I should get deeper. I think you could go deeper or higher. I'm gonna choose Jack Black. That's not even high.
He didn't say I couldn't pick other people's picks.
I'm thinking between the two. One's the Alexander Hamilton guy. I don't know his name. Don't make me.
Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
That is
Emmanuel Miranda. Is that the right name?
Lin-Manuel
Miranda. And then there's also Mario Judah.
No. You can't pick Mario Judah two videos in a row.
I'm not doing Mario Judah. I'll do Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Lin-Manuel
Miranda. I
That's a
feel
good
like
pick.
you guys got the good vibe from him. I got a good vibe from him. He could be president of the world someday.
I do think that's a good pick. His Broadway training would definitely come in handy there, because I feel like Broadway vocalists are very good at harmonies, and barbershop quartets are all about harmonies.
Yeah, man, and it's gonna be perfect. So I got my total is I got the Puddle Pay Party, I got Justin Bieber, I got Elton John, and I got Lin-Manuel Miranda.
No, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yes, let me say that one more time. So, K-Hi.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
K-Hi, your list is Elton John, Puddle's Pity Party, Justin Bieber, and Lin-Manuel Miranda. I think that's a pretty good list. I will say that. You're looking at the wrong camera. Steve, your list is Jack Black, Snoop Dogg, Khalid, and Morgan Wallen. And my list is Billy Joel, Chris Martin, Bruno Mars, and Anderson .Paak. All in all, I think that these were pretty good lists. We picked some very talented vocalists. Are there any people who you're thinking of picking but then didn't pick? You mentioned Sam Smith already. I was pretty close to picking Ed Sheeran at some point. I had a couple other people in mind. Like I was thinking, what's his name? Michael Bublé would have been a good lower voice too. There's not too many low pitched vocalists that really would have fit well here. I thought about Wayne Brady. not, I guess, like a publishing musician really, but more from just his like extensive theater and TV and movie repertoire. Yeah, anyone else you guys were thinking of?
If I could steal from you guys, I would have Jack Black, Snoop Dogg, Justin Bieber, and Bruno Mars.
Oh,
I
that's a
think
good list.
Every song would be a hit.
There were a lot of ladies I should have. I mean, I could have done Lady Gaga. I could have done. There's one lady who does like a lot of collaborations with Postmodern Jukebox. But I forgot her name.
Oh yes,
But you know who I'm
Haley
something.
Shout out Haley Welch.
Is Mariah Carey still alive?
Mariah Carey's still alive. That would have been a good pick.
Carey, yeah, there's a lot of female. I feel like
we talked about Ariana Grande. We talked about Billie Eilish. I had the thought of like Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, Chappell Roan.
Yeah, of artists I appreciate primarily for their voice. I feel like there's more females.
Yeah.
Puddle's Pity Party is one of the few males that like gets into that tier list, like really, 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 really high.
Yeah.
Joji,
that would have been a good pick.
I could have had the pink guy.
You just wow. You hate to see it. All right. Well, we're approaching the end now, but Steve, I'm going to ask you for this segment, could you drop a beat for us into the microphone? Just whatever you feel like doing. I'm gonna turn it into something else.
Lido, 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 Lee. Lido, Lido, Lee. Lido, Lido, Lee. Lido, Lido, Lee.
I love it.
Is that enough?
That's enough. I'm gonna do something with it. And would you look at that? It's happening right now.
Lido, 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 Lee. 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 Lido, 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 Lee.
Wow, that was so good. Well done, Steve. Didn't you love that, guys?
It's beautiful, man. It's just like the beauty of childbirth.
It's like Beethoven and Mozart had a baby.
Yep.
And
And we watched that baby being born. Yep. Well,
His name was Bozart. That's the podcast.
it's the podcast. Oh my god.
He's Jams.
Bozart.
He's Jyesh. He's Jams. So Jyesh, this is Steve.
I'm Bozart.
And I'm K.I. We had sex and made him.
Yep. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.